Hello, hello, hello. I'm Rachel Archelaus, and today I'm gonna meditate for 8 hours. Why the heck am I doing this? Because the thought of it made me smile, and I've never done this before. One thing I am hoping to see is, will I feel more enlightened? Will I feel more relaxed? Will I get some epiphanies during the day? One of the reasons that I meditate daily already is because I feel like it connects me with my bigger energy. It makes me feel better. Yesterday, I had kind of a rough down day after my one session in the morning that I had with a client that was like so up. And then I just felt like, I'm feeling a little anxious today. And the only relief I really got from that during those few hours where I was feeling really bad was my meditation. I felt amazing during it. And then pretty much right when I was done, I went back to feeling how I was. So if I do that for 8 hours, is it going to like cause this big ripple effect in my life? Let's see what happens. I'm not going to make this boring for you. I'm not going to show you an 8-hour video of meditation, obviously. So we'll just do some check-ins throughout the day. I'll let you know how I'm feeling. I'm sure I'm going to get really, really sick of this, and I'll let you know when that happens. But let's see what happens together, and maybe this will inspire you to try your own sort of experiment. All right, we're about to begin. I'm ready on my cushion. I'm going to start with the meditation that I usually do every day. So just listening to my breath, and I'm going to just keep my stopwatch on while I'm meditating, and obviously pausing it when I take a break. I think that'll be the easiest thing to do. We're ready. Let's go for it. Okay, it's on. Look at me, all excited to get going. It's so funny. And just so you know, we are starting at noon. Okay, so we just crossed an hour. I did pause it once to go downstairs with my cat, but other than that, I just meditated for an hour. I moved once in my positioning, as you saw, and it was great. I mean, I can't even believe it was an hour. It's just one of those days where I'm feeling really into it and enjoyable. You can see I'm smiling. I look really happy, look happier than I did an hour ago. I think I'm going to switch to the couch now, and I'm going to switch to a Deepak Chopra guided meditation series. They're like 15 minutes each, and I'm just going to let them keep playing. And I do have a meeting in 1 hour from now, and so I'll be able to get through 4 of them. And then I'll have hour 2 knocked off, but already I'm feeling an improved mood. I'm relaxed. My body doesn't feel like it needs to go do something. I moved from the floor to over here, and I actually feel great. So I think I'm just going to switch to the couch, do those meditations, and then I will meet back with you in an hour. Change of plans. I'm obviously on the couch, but I tried logging into my Deepak Chopra account, and it is like telling me to enter my information, and so I'm trying to, and it says it's an error, and then I should use the new version of the app, which is only for iPhone, and I have an Android, so I'm gonna have to switch it up. I do have an Abraham-Hicks guided meditation, so I'm just gonna use that. So let us roll. Okay, whoa. We just passed hour 2. Hour 2. It's blinking because it's paused, obviously, because I am not currently meditating at the moment. But I don't know if you can tell, I'm like so blissed out. Like I feel like I'm floating almost. An hour of Abraham-Hicks meditations is quite awesome. Very tingly, sparkly. Yeah, sparkly is a really good word. Oh, how do I feel so far? I feel excellent. I cannot believe I've been meditating for 2 hours. It feels so good. But I have to say, I've meditated for 2 hours before. Actually, like a month and a half ago, I had a 2-hour day where I felt so good. I just kept going and going, and I was actually on that couch, sitting up on the couch. So I am about to beat my own record, basically. But first, I'm going to eat a little lunch, take a little break, and then I will either do a walking meditation or I think one of my, what's his name? What is his name? The chiropractor guy. Oh my God. Dr. Joe Dispenza. Duh. Okay, Dr. Joe Dispenza. I think I might do one of his because I have one that's an hour. I don't typically love his meditations. They're kind of shouty. Like, it doesn't really work for me, but I have one that's older that is okay. So, can you see me? I can't even stop smiling. Like, what's going on here? It's pretty great. Whoa, okay. Yeah. I don't even know if I can talk. So, just completed hour 3. I did an hour-long Joe Dispenza Changing to Perceptions. I really like that one. I will try to link everything below that I used today. I'm ready. I did half of it like sitting up and I did half of it laying down. I so far have not fallen asleep at anything. But your experience of time while meditating is crazy. It feels like it goes by really quickly. So I'm not like, I don't know how I did 3 hours so far, but I did. It doesn't feel like much. But I'm feeling cozy, relaxed, like super relaxed right now. So I'm gonna get outside. It's cold. I'm not really looking forward to it, but I'm gonna walk for an hour and probably listen to something. I don't even know yet. Like I can't even process. So I'll let you know on the road. I took a different route than normal. I was following the sun for a while. I just turned away from it and it was nice to go away. I don't usually go. But now you can see the mountains. It's really beautiful. I'm not cold anymore. And I found this 30-minute guided walking meditation. And it's so perfect. It's very minimal, sparse words, just perfect. No background music. Just like reminding you of gratitude and compassion and enjoyment. It's really, really nice. So I'll link that. My first guided walking meditation. And it's perfect, of course. And when I came outside, I met my neighbor who had knocked on my door earlier, looking to see if I could watch his house for a few days, because he's going to Phoenix. And you know what I'm doing in a few days? Going to Phoenix. So it's kind of funny. The synchronicities rolling up. I'm finishing up my 4-hour block on the couch. And I'm gonna listen to the sound of the dishwasher. I think that will be a very nice, like, rhythmic water sound. So I just have 15 minutes left after my walk, and I can't believe it. I'll be halfway done. So stay tuned. Holy guacamole, friend. 4 hours. All right. Well, I am definitely starting to feel a little like in my head floaty. So at the end of my last meditation, I did some grounding and centering and decided that my next segment will include a bath with listening to a meditation. It'll include more silent meditation, which I love. It will also include listening to Alanis Morissette's meditation album. I cannot wait for that. It's going to be awesome. It's each track is like different moods, different states. And so that'll be really interesting. I might lay on the floor for that. That kind of sounds appropriate. So far so good. This is a little over my head, overwhelming. I don't know, but we're gonna keep going. But first, gym self. I really love his approach to most things, and I find his teachings and meditations extra helpful. Hello. All right, we're 5 hours in, and I thought I was going to be dragging by this point. I thought I was going to be like searching for things to do and like trying to come up with, I don't know, some way to keep myself engaged and interested, but I have more ideas than I have time. Like, I am so into this. And I've been keeping track of what I've been doing each hour, and it's just making 2 notes so far that this is easy for me. This is easy. It won't be easy for everybody. Nobody has to do this, but it's easy for me. I really like it. And I think part of that is because there's no stress. There's nothing to worry about. There's no problems. I wrote down no problems, because you're meditating and you're feeling amazing and connected and soothed and just lovely. So I love it. And none of it's coming back in between. So that's great. So I'm off. I'm making a bath right now. I will meditate in the meantime while it's filling up, and then we'll just keep going. Keep going. So many kinds of meditation. Okay, I'm in the bath, and I just want to tell you about a synchronicity. So I have a meditations folder in my Google Drive, and that's where I keep my Abraham-Hicks meditations, which by far is the most guided meditations I've ever listened to. And I do own a couple Joe Dispenza, so I told you about the one earlier. Anyway, I don't remember the one that I currently am listening to. And to my surprise, so I turned on the bathwater. I went down to meditate while it was filling up, and the meditation is guiding us to feel warm water, basically on our bodies as it's filling up the room. So like first on our feet and then our knees and so on. So I'm at the part now where it's like going around your shoulders. And so I was like, what is happening? Like, I'm not saying I've never listened to it before. I'm not saying that like my subconscious mind didn't know that that's what this meditation was. But the fact that I even like double dipped in the Joe Dispenza pool, like that is hilarious to me. So I'm going to get off of this recording with you and start back up on my warm water Joe Dispenza one. And it's an hour and 10 minutes total. I think I'm like 12, no, maybe 17 minutes in. So I've got a while. And I'll check in later. Hi. Okay, bath completed. 6 hours. 6 hours. So I just want to say it is 8:03 right now. So I've been pausing when I go to the bathroom, when I make a snack, when I need like just a break. I listened to a friend's message a little bit ago and I paused. So I just want you to know, like, I'm not just continuously running the clock. It's 8 o'clock. So I've elapsed 2 hours of non-meditation since I started this experiment, which if you think about it like a road trip, it's the same thing. Like if it's gonna take you 6 hours of driving time, it's probably gonna take you more like 8 hours of on the road time, at least for me. But right now, I'm gonna make some dinner because I'm hungry, and yeah, get back into it. So I guess my recap for the last hour was I did half of that Joe Dispenza. He gets a little too into like getting into the feeling that you don't want anymore. I'm pretty sure I have done this one. I'm pretty sure I remember that I stopped it there too. Like, I don't need 20 minutes of like wrangling my limiting beliefs and like surrendering them. I like what Jim Self does a little bit more, which is like if you are focused in a positive manner, if you're embodying, you know, he uses words, certainty, capable, like you like yourself. I really feel like your limiting beliefs dissolve, and that's what I practice in my daily life. And it's not like new ones won't pop up, or ones you haven't dissolved yet won't pop up from time to time, but then I just see them float away and I remember to align, and that just works better for me. So anyway, comparison over. I switched over to a silent meditation after I turned off the recording of Joe Dispenza, and I love that just as much. So I've actually never done this much guided meditation. I don't do it very often. I used to listen to the Abrahams every night, but I haven't done that in like 2 or 3 years. So they're great. I love them. I will do it more now that I'm refreshed on what they are and how good they feel. So yeah, what a night. Okay, I'm good. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make dinner. I'm gonna keep the clock stopped while I do so, because I'm gonna watch a little vlog on YouTube, and then I'll get back to it. I might start the Alanis Morissette album, I might not. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next, so let's just keep going. Can you hear that? Okay, now it sounds normal. Hang on. There was a helicopter that sounded exactly like the meditation music behind the Joe Dispenza when earlier it was like this beautiful like harmonic in and out kind of thing. It was really cool. I'm doing some silent meditation on the couch right now. I just finished my dinner and this girl just popped onto my lap. So I'm here for a while. You want to say hi, baby? Huh? Do you want to say hi? You gonna be shy? She's gonna be shy. Okay, back to it. 7th hour check-in. I've just been sitting on the couch for an hour with a cat on my lap, and I have this guy here. I told him what I was doing when he got home, and he thought I was crazy. He's like, "You're doing all that in one day?" Any words, Eric? We're gonna watch Celebrity Jeopardy, and then I will finish out the last hour later. Okay, this is my funny way of showing you, or attempting to show you, that I'm listening to the Alanis Morissette album and I have gigantic headphones on, but you can't really see them because it's like super dark. Well, folks, we did it. I can't believe we did it. There she is. I gotta get cozy. So it's 11:42. I started at noon, so it's been almost 12 hours to do 8 hours of meditation, but that sounds just about right. That's perfect, because there were meals and breaks and snacks and Celebrity Jeopardy. And wow, okay. I spent my last hour listening to Alanis Morissette's meditation album, Calm Before the Storm, something like that. Or Storm Before the Calm, probably. And it was really good. I didn't know what to expect. And it was really, really good. Really highly recommended. And of course I was listening to it on these amazing headphones that Eric bought and that I can use when he's not using them. I mean, primo experience. I think my favorites were Explore, Restore, and Ground. Those were my favorites. It was amazing, like textural, but like soft edges. It was like way more than I was expecting. I'll leave these linked below, by the way, but just know that I didn't pay for these, and you might not want to as well. They're very expensive, but I bet they're having a Black Friday sale on them soon, so check out the link and maybe bookmark it or something. I can't go without saying that my experience today, I listened to that album on YouTube, I listened to that walking meditation on YouTube, and I have YouTube Premium, which I pay for. I actually pay for the family plan, so I have all my immediate relatives on there, you know, the ones that I'm able to have. I didn't have to listen to any ads during those meditations, and I think that really helps my experience. So if you want like a meditation hack, pay for YouTube Premium and listen to all of the meditations that you want on YouTube. There are millions, I'm sure. I even have some on there with no ads. It's just going to make your experience so much better. And I actually have a link below for 3 free month trial. So a free 3 months trial. You don't even have to pay for it after that. You can say, I don't want to. But do yourself a favor and have no ads if you're going to try meditations from YouTube or even the videos. I love my ad-free life. I'm happy to pay a little extra for no ads. It makes a really big difference in my quality of life. And gosh, what is my reflection? I mean, I've kind of been sharing with you all along today. I feel incredible, but I have to say, like, I also feel like me. You know, I feel like I do a lot of alignment work already, so I don't feel like unrecognizable, but I do think this will have lasting effects, at least for a while. This feels like it's like more than the sum of its parts kind of thing. Like, I will be feeling the positive ramifications of this for a long time. I am surprised how easy and fun it was. I could keep going. In fact, I had to stop in the middle of a song. I didn't even listen to the entire album. It was great. And I was going to finish with a self-pleasure meditation, but I ran out of time. Get the joke? But really, I have one of those. My friend made it, but I ran out of time. There was more meditation to do. So if this was interesting to you, if you'd like to see me try out different meditations and comment on them, I would be happy to do that. That would be a niche I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I want to know more about, like, than what I went through. What did you go through? What does this make you think of? Is there anything you want to try like this? Is there anything you want to say about any of these meditations that I did or this experiment in general? I would love to know. Is this anything you would do in your own life? Let me know. I'm really excited to see what you think about this, what your experience was. I am going to go watch another YouTube video, but not meditate, and relax before bed. So, wow, I'm going to yawn. Integration of energy. And thank you for coming on this journey with me. I feel like I'm suspended in air. I haven't quite landed yet, and I think that's a good thing. So I'm sure there will be more revelations to come. I will keep you updated. Until then, lots of love. I'll see you soon.